Today I saw a robin. Now, I know that sounds simple, maybe even ordinary, but if you grew up anything like me, you know that spotting the first robin of the year is not ordinary. It's an event. It's the moment you run inside and tell somebody, "I saw a robin! Spring is coming!" But here's the thing. After spending day after day out here with my camera, watching, filming, and learning, I'm starting to realize that a lot of what I was told about robins might not be entirely true. So today's diary entry, we're going to talk about it. 5 things most people believe about robins and what's actually going on. Let me take you back for a second. Where I grew up, the first robin of the year was a big deal. It was almost like nature's own announcement. Winter is packing its bags and something warmer is on the way. Everybody talked about it. Your neighbor would mention it over the fence. Your grandmother would nod like she already knew. And I carried that belief with me for years. Robins equal spring, period. But then I started this channel. I started going outside every single day. Rain, snow, gray skies, it didn't matter. I was out there filming whatever showed up. And slowly, very slowly, I started noticing things that didn't line up with what I'd always been told. So let me walk you through what I've learned. And honestly, I think you're going to look at robins a little differently after this. Myth number 1. Seeing a robin means spring is here. This is the big one, the one we all grew up hearing. You see a robin hopping across the yard, and your brain immediately says, spring. But here's what I didn't know for the longest time. Many robins don't actually leave during winter. They're still here, right here, in Pennsylvania, in Ohio, across the northern states. You just don't see them because they change their entire routine. Myth number 2. Robins migrate south for the winter. So when you spot one on your lawn in March, it doesn't necessarily mean it just flew in from the south. It might have been a mile away this whole time, tucked into the woods, eating berries, waiting for the ground to soften up again. That one honestly changed the way I think about migration entirely. And speaking of migration, some do, but not all of them. And here's the part that really got me. The ones that do migrate aren't leaving because of the cold. They're leaving because of food. Robins follow their food supply. When the berries run out or the ground freezes too hard to pull worms, they move. But if the food holds up, they stay put. It's not about temperature. It's about the pantry. I love that. It's so practical. No drama, just survival. Myth number 3. Robin eggs are bright blue. Okay, this one is actually true. Robin eggs really are that gorgeous, almost unreal shade of blue. In fact, the color robin egg blue, that's a real official color name, and it was literally inspired by these eggs. But, and here's the diary detail I find fascinating, the exact shade isn't always the same. It can vary depending on the health of the mother, her diet, and even her age. A well-nourished female tends to lay more vibrantly colored eggs. So that blue isn't just beautiful, it's actually telling you something about the bird who laid it. Myth number 4. If you touch a robin's nest, the mother will abandon it. I heard this one so many times growing up. Don't touch it. The mother will smell you and never come back. Here's the truth. Birds have a very poor sense of smell. A robin is not going to detect your scent on the nest and fly away forever. That's just not how it works. But, and this is important, robins will abandon a nest if they feel repeatedly disturbed or threatened. So it's not about your scent. It's about perceived safety. If a robin sees a large figure coming back to the nest again and again, it may decide the location is too risky. So the old advice, leave the nest alone, is still good advice, just for a completely different reason than we were told. Myth number 5. Robins are extremely territorial and aggressive. This one is half true, and the timing matters. During nesting season, absolutely. Males especially will defend their territory fiercely. They'll chase off other robins, puff up, sing louder, and make it very clear, this patch is taken. But the rest of the year? Completely different bird. Outside of nesting season, robins flock together. They forage in groups. They share space without any fuss. So they're not aggressive all the time. They're protective when it counts, when there are babies involved. Honestly, I kind of respect that. If you love learning about the wildlife that lives right in our everyday neighborhoods, the birds, the squirrels, the small lives we walk past without noticing, I'd love for you to subscribe. I'm out here almost every day, camera in hand, and there's always something worth seeing. Thank you for spending a few minutes with this little robin and me. Until next time, keep watching, keep noticing. The world is full of small, beautiful things.